100% have plan. If without plan, it will be a dream. Did all of us as a civil engineer or mechanical engineer or electrical engineer, where exactly we are in this plan? Think about this one now and on. Why we are going to attempt this exam? Why? Because we are in the plan. We are in the plan. Vision without a plan. We are in the plan how to develop Qatar to reach the most and catch the vision which is already established for it. Question number 2. What is UPDA for? UPDA for is to determine he or she have the competency to work in Qatar as an engineer, and have. Let us start from now, guys. All of you planning to attend this exam. Let us see the appropriate answer from these choices and choose the correct answer. Please choose the correct answer below. Is determined he or she have engineering knowledge and education, experiences, soft skills, ethics, all above. I believe all of you. What is the answer? What is the answer? Jumping the answer. For sure, 100%. What is the answer, guys? All of you, all above. Maybe 90%, maybe 65%, 85%, maybe 89%, maybe 95%. All of you answer E, all above. Is wrong, guys. Is wrong answer. Let me see. E is wrong answers. Guys, UPDA is determined you have the knowledge of engineering knowledge only. Engineering knowledge and education. Experiences, no. Soft skills, no. Ethics, no. All above, no. The answer is A. From this answer, guys, from this answer, what you have to do from now, you have to the answer is A. Use your logic now, guys. From all of you now, if you are planning to attend this exam, use your common sense. Enhance your common sense. This is the way you are going to attend the exam and get it from first time succeed once you are increasing and enhance your common sense, engineering common sense. Let us go for the second one. Use your logic. Let us see another questions, guys. Maybe it will be show how to use your common sense, and from now on you have use your common sense. If you are planning to attempt this exam, use your common sense. Let us see the other questions here. Fact number 1, humans are mammals. Fact number 2, some humans are engineers. Fact number 3, engineers build houses. If the above statement are facts, which of the following can be logically inferred? Number 1, all mammals build houses. Number 2, engineers are mammals. Number 3, some humans are not engineers. Choose the correct answer. Use your common sense, guys. From now on, this strategy, adopt strategy of enhance my common sense, enhance my engineering common sense. What is the answer, guys? All of you, the answer, I am just giving few seconds. This type of question is not coming to your exam, but this is the way how you are going to think and promote your common sense. The answer is B. Type. Why? Number 3. Why there is UPDA? Why in Qatar there is UPDA? Qatar have to comply with Qatar visions. Okay, as I said, vision should have a plan, or without plan, consider a dream. So we are part from quality assurance public as a national quality assurance. We are part from this plan. We are coming here because Qatar have deserve the best. They make sure, they need to make sure that any engineers working in Qatar should be the best. Number two is to comply with Qatar Vision 2030. As I told you, Qatar under developing stage now, and still more than almost 10 years now to reach their vision. This is why we are, as engineers, whatever our discipline, mechanical, civil, chemical, the engineers part from the plan implementation. We are part from this plan. Okay, so now, what is your competency? Okay, all of us working in Qatar here, different designation. I am civil engineer working as a project management consultancy now. Before I was project manager, before planning and cost control manager, but I am civil engineer. You have to prove it. So any engineers, mechanical, electrical, chemical, should prove through what? Through fundamentals. I will give a few seconds here because sharing raw results, please, all of you. I will give. It's already done now. Now, as I said, I am civil engineer. You need to prove it. Whatever your designation are now, if even you are a general manager of a company, you need to prove it as an engineer. Question number 5. Mr. UPDA, I forgot to tell you, Mr. UPDA is 27 question. We are going to talk about this, the exam content now. Number 5. What is your strategy now? This is most important. This is most important. This is the most important. What is the strategy to be UPDA certified? And actually this webinar built to you to reach, just answer this question from the first attempt. Wait, just wait. Everything will come now. This is the question now, how you will pass MMUP exam from first attempt. I am telling you, wait, you will going to see. Okay, I am going for the second topics now. The 3 other questions, you are going to answer them by your own after this webinar. Okay, what is this one? Today date is 30 May 20. Maybe or maybe not is a start date for all of you, one of you, two of you, whatever, anyone engineer participate, maybe he will fix, say, after this webinar, it's my start date for my MMUP certified trip. Okay, so what is the first question you are going to answer? Why are you here? Now, why you are in the webinar? Number 1, after this webinar, we are going to answer that. Second one, what are you doing now? What are you doing now? Exactly what we are going to be doing now. Number 3, how are you monitoring and controlling your objectives? Now we are talking about objectives. We are talking about goals to reach. Attempt my exam and succeed from first time. It's a goal, objectives. Okay. To build this one, you have to answer this 3 questions after. Yes, you are going to answer them. Let us see how to build your strategy. Let us see. Any strategy you start from a vision. Let us see Green International. What Green International, what will do for you? Green International, coaching you. We are professional. How to coach you? Yes, by yourself to be in the exam mode. We are going to put you in the exam mode. How? By yourself. Promote the exam mode for yourself. Number 2, through emotional intelligence techniques, you will love, for sure, 100%. You are going to love what we are doing what we are doing together, and how you will manage your exam time. This is very important. Number 3, potentially guide you. Where are your knowledge strengths? All of us guys, different engineer, have his own strengths in a particular topics: structure analysis, soil mechanics, project management. How potentially raise and promote these areas which you have a strength on it. Number 4, which is more important, guiding you how to study smart. Study smart, work smart. Don't study hard, don't work hard. This is the way we are going to teaching you in our seminars and sessions. Okay, so I come back. Any objective built to reach your strategy now. We are going to talk about your strategy now. Your strategy, pass the exam from the first attempt, it's a vision. This consider a vision. You built strategies to reach this vision. Before to reach this vision and make it true, you have to promote some values inside you. What is values? Value number one, what? If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. What does it mean? I have to plan for my objective. First part from your strategy. You have to plan. If you don't plan, you are not going to pass the exam for the first time. Maybe you are lucky, maybe not, but for sure 100%, 90, you can say 60 to 70%, you cannot pass the exam from first time if you don't plan for it. If you don't start to make a strategy, how I'm going to pass the exam. Value number two, there is what? No monitoring and controlling without baseline. What does it mean, baseline? Baselines mean I have to put a plan from stage 1 until the final stage, which is attempt my exam and get my certificate, my card. The first value, you have to promote it inside yourself. Knowledge is gold. From this frames, you are going to reach your objective. The objective is getting my registration card. This is my objective. So now, your strategy is what? Planning. Establish a baseline. How to monitor yourself through this baseline. And consider the knowledge is gold. Love what you are doing. Love it. And in the end, you are going to promote yourself. Common sense through what? Through a particular project plan. This is your tactics now. Your tactics, consider it as MMUP card projects. Yes, I consider it as a project. I consider it as a project. Once you get the card, is a finished milestone. Start today is the first milestone day. Start. I am starting now. Starting to do what? Starting to do what? Let us see the question and the answers. Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. You come in the middle, maybe it's okay. First, the first step in this project is what? Collect requirement. I am going to collect requirements. See, collect requirement. What does it mean, collect requirement? Number one, are you eligible? I am really eligible to attend this exam. I have bachelor degree. My university is listed in MMUP website. This is number one. You have to check it now. See, number two, documents requirements. What's exactly documents requirements? All of the documents, it will be showing after the slides here. All the documents required. We are going to guide you what exactly documents required. Number three, experiences required. What exactly experience is required and how to attest this experience certificate. Where I am going to attempt my exams. These days is closed, unfortunately, but inshallah soon they are going to open again. How many questions my exam? We are going to show it to you. Score pass criteria, we are going to know it. Total exam time, you are going to know it. Time rating, answer each question is 2 minutes, 13 seconds for each question because you have 27 questions, 1 hour. Exam, how much will cost you? Yes, how much it will cost you from day one until attempt the exam? How many trials and the conditions? This is the way you have going to plan for yourself. Start from collect requirements. This strategy, yes, a strategy. Through planning for your project. Okay, number 2. Identify a strategy and tactics. Which one? Start with enhance my common sense. I will enhance my engineering common sense. From now, you have to read a particular topics in areas, but it's not deep, no. Just the fundamentals and the principles, soil mechanics, traffic, roads, fluids, all this type, enhance it, enhance your common sense. Number 2, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Through what? We are going to give you a particular exams models, mock-up. Through this exercise, practice makes perfect, you are going to enhance your engineering knowledge. And for sure, you are not going to, once you face the exam, it's typically the same. Number 3, rule 80-20. What does it mean, rule 80-20? What exactly is that 20% effort I'm going to do it? And what is the 80% result I'm going to gain? Through Green International. Green International will guide you how to do this, implement this rule. 80-20 is very important. I am going to dedicate it 20% effort and I'm going to gain 80% result. This is the way. Yes, this is the way. How you are going to get it? Once you, inshallah, you are enrolled in Green International and you will get it. Number 4, monitoring and control threshold criteria. Yes, you have now to establish what? Every time you are going to study, you are going to solve some questions. Assume 10 questions you are going to solve. Your criteria is, I am going to solve 9 questions correct over 10. Okay, and until I reach 9 to 10, I'm going to, okay, feel comfort, reduce the effort. So now, your criteria should be what? Each 10 question, I should answer 9 correct before you are going to exam. This is a monitoring and control threshold criteria. This is a way. Number 4, the established KPIs. Okay, I am going to establish my KPIs, which is what? Total questions answered, correct, over the total number of questions. I told you should be 90%. Each time 90%. So now, if I am adopt these KPIs, I'm going to monitor my objectives. Okay, very good. Number 3, prepare document preparation. Yes, it's take time. Your attested certificate, your issues, experience certificates, your script, everything needs sometimes. You have to start from now. Think about document preparation. Number 4, sorry. Studying. Yes, in studying, what exactly you are going to study, which material you are going to have. We are going to do providing you all the material. Here, studying materials. What exactly I'm going to study. Attending training course with Green International. Studying and keep recording. Yes, keep recording. Each time you study, keep recording. Studying without practice solving questions is not studying. You have every time keep your record. See your KPIs getting more than 50%, 60%, 70%, until you reach 90% and keep constant, steady, 90, 91, 92%. And so far, you are going to gain the confidence inside you and promote all the values for knowledge is gold. Number 5, submit your application. And the final stage, final milestones, it will be attempt your exam attempted. And for sure, if you go through from collect requirement, identify strategy, document preparation, studying, for sure 100% you are going to pass the exam from the first time. So what are you doing right now? Guys, what are you doing right now? This is the second question you are going to answer. What you are going to do now? What are you doing now? I am start planning now. You are in the first stage collect requirement. By attending this webinar, you already collect requirement. You start to collect requirement because you have planned to get this MMUP card. Yes, you are here now in collect requirement. So now you are starting planning. Wow. Start planning, guys. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. This is very important. This is the framework how you are going to attempt your exam and get it done through this framework, which is very important, all of you, to put a plan for yourself, enhance your engineering knowledge, identify strategy and tactics, and start studying, attend a course. In the end, you are going to have your exam for the first time. Okay, now, Mr. UPDA, what you have to do now? What you have to do now is come and enroll now in Green International. Our score, guys, passing the exam from first attempt is almost 97% now. 97%. You will know that's gold. The knowledge is gold as well. Knowledge is gold, guys. Try to promote this value. Exam eligibility now requirement through the way we are going to say now mandatory requirements. Bachelor engineering degree certificate should be attested from home country, and finally Qatar with MOFA. Consolidated mark sheets or overall mark sheet, valid Qatar ID, police clearance certificate BCC. Home country BCC should be attested with MOFA. Qatar BCC attestation not required. Numbers should be 6 actually. Curriculum fit, your CV, photos, and passport. This is a number 10. Experience certificate should be experience certificate should be optional, but this is if you are attested. The format, your document format for uploading. The photo should be JPEG, Qatar ID JPEG, and passport PDF. Curriculum fit is PDF, and Qatar BCC PDF degree and transcript in signal in PDF files, transcripts PDF files, experience certificate PDF files, and this is don't forget, Mr. UPDA, thank you for attending our webinar, and we still have Mr. Ravi. Hello?
Yes, please.
Ravi, go for the electrical, please.
Yes, I will go for it. Wait.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for sharing with our webinar, and we wish all the best for all of you.
I want to give you a small brief about your areas of preparation required. You need to enhance your engineering fundamentals. You will get about 15 to 18 questions. Enhance your project management knowledge. You should be getting between 5 to 7 questions. You also need to review the Qatar relevant standards of the disciplines. 2 to 4 questions you may get it. And you should be focusing in areas where you have never practiced or never worked so that you can able to get the concepts refreshing in your mind. And you need to practice the mock-up exams or sample questions. And then you need to practice makes you perfect to pass the first attempt. The examination pattern going to be computer-based 1 hour exam. You will be getting between 25 or 27 objective questions. Each question has 4 or 5 options of answers. You need to achieve 13 or 14 right answers for passing the exam. Each right answers are calculated based on each question about 4 marks. Those who are availing the first exam can supposed to know the results immediately, whereas each applicant can avail exam 4 chances. You will be given to get your license. So everybody will get 4 chances. So UPDA is awarding grades as trainee or grade A, grade B, or grade C after the successful completion of your computer-based test. The assessment factors are based on experience, exam score, educational background, your job roles from your career profile. If you are 0 to 5 years of experience is given as trainee, 5 to 7 years of experience given as C grade, 7 and above up to 10 years of experience is given grade B, and 10 and above years of experience will be given as grade E. Upon achieving the MMUP license, you have to renew every 3 years, again submitting the application for renewal. Now let us invite electrical professional Mr. Selvam to give some tips on the preparation.
Thanks for your welcome. So welcome to everyone. So myself Selvam. So now we discuss about that how to get a UPDA electrical license. As Mr. Ravi said, so UPDA electrical also we have a 27 questions. Out of 27, 25 questions are necessary questions and 2 questions is optional. 10 questions, 10 and 10 plus questions from electrical and 10 plus questions from electronics. So 5 questions from project management. We have 2 options questions. These 2 option questions may be electrical or electronic. So as Mr. Ravi and Dasa told, out of 25, we need to get 13 or 14 to get a license card. So now, let's know about what are the topics we need to discuss in the electrical, UPDA electrical. So the entire UPDA electrical subject is classified AC and DC fundamentals, DC machines, AC machines. So we go to the next slide. Next one. So the entire electrical and electronics is categorized under this topic. So the Ohm's law, network plus, especially the electrical people know this topic. The Ohm's law, network theorem, RLC circuits, and the steady state conditions and transient conditions, RLC responses. It's all related under the category of DC and AC fundamentals. And we go to the machine. Both DC machines second principle, we will derive, we will know the MMUP equation, different equation. Then, based on the second principle equation, we will know, we will remember the performance characteristics, speed control. So all the things are under DC and AC machine. And apart from this, we will remember the power system, control system, measurement. All the electrical topics are classified based on the exam pattern. The questions are asked under the laws, care, concept, transaction, working principle, equation, performance. Here I put them green, high and medium. For example, if we take the DC fundamental, AC fundamental, we must for AC fundamental and DC fundamental, we must come in the basic laws and some theory. When we go to the machine, the concept and working principle, they may ask some questions, but it is a medium possibility to ask the question. And especially, we must form a DC machine and AC machine, especially under the category of equation and performance characteristics and application. And definitely, that you 3 to 4 questions may be asked in the power system, control system, and measurement. And here, we didn't much more about the law of transaction working principle. That is discuss about the performance and equation. It's all under electrical. Now we go to the electronics. Here, the electronics, we have categories, 4 categories, 4 topics. Fundamentals of electronic devices. So applications of these electronic devices, that is power supply units, amplifiers, op-amps, logical circuits. And other updated versions of so wherever we highlighted a high, we must much concentrated on this top area. Definitely more than 70 to 80% of questions asked in this area. So hope, so inshallah, we will pray, everyone will get that, you will realize it. So let me just proceed to the other first.
Okay, you need to grab this opportunity, and you are taking a right journey. Now let me call Mr. Dr. Sami to give us some tips on the mechanical engineering.
Hello, good evening for all. Welcome. Just I start sharing. I'm an instructor for mechanical, PhD for mechanical, and also I have MBA in engineering management. I have UPDA, grade A. I am a UPDA professional trainer and also assistant to professor at the faculty, and deputy mechanical manager in consultant company. For mechanical exam, actually, the main 3 focus parts for this exam, mainly for mechanical, fundamentals and numerical part. This actually around 15 to 17 questions coming for this part, and sometimes going to up to maximum 20, but not all the time. The default around 17 questions. Also, B&B part, it's covered in the exam also. It's coming between 3 to 5 questions according to the exam. And finally, for NLP codes and some general questions, NLP code is coming 2 questions, 3 questions, something like this. And general questions, this 1 question maximum, maybe coming from civil department, from electrical department, but the idea and the concept of solving for this question, normally it's can solve it by mechanical topic. But the shape, it is electrical, the shape, it's structure, but you can solve it by concept of mechanical, thermodynamics concept, fluid mechanics concept, something like this. I will go through for the some parts covered for the and topics covered in the sessions here in Green International. We will cover many topics for mechanical. As you know, the mechanical discipline, it is have different topics, and all these topics it's coming in the exam actually. For example, we will cover the part of fluid mechanics, like some information about the motor, some properties like viscosity, vapor pressure, cavitation, surface tension, pressure, and as you know, the pressure is very important for all mechanical engineers, and also it's coming a lot of question in this part for the exam, and some classification for the fluid. Like it is laminar or turbulent, viscous or inviscid, compressible, incompressible, steady, uniform, and non-uniform, and steady. We will go through for all theoretical meaning for all this part. Continuity equation, Bernoulli equation, energy equation, head losses, buoyancy forces, compressible, and so on for all fluid mechanics topics. Also, then going to the part for pumps, and we will talk about for everything about pumps, classification of pumps, positive suction head, related also to the exam. Affinity law, volute priming, this some definition related also for pumps and coming in the exam. Pump efficiency, units conversion, also the part of thermodynamic, like thermal energy, definition of thermal energy, temperature, thermal equilibrium, what is all laws of thermodynamics, like Zero's law, first law of thermodynamics, second law of thermodynamics, type of systems, open system and closed, and so on, different type of gas law for perfect gases, also definition of enthalpy. We will cover also the other definition, same like water properties and everything related for water properties. Then going to another part important for power cycles. Power cycles will classify everything. We classify internal combustion engine and external combustion engine, like Rankine cycle, like gas turbine, Brayton cycle, petrol, diesel, everything for all power cycles we will cover and focus for the important thing. It's coming and asked it in the exam for theoretical part, for numerical part, compressors, jet engine, air to fuel ratios, reversed Carnot cycle. This is another part for the cycles used for refrigeration, same like reversed Carnot cycle or Brayton cycle, reversed Brayton cycle. How to calculate the COP, absorption refrigeration cycle, psychrometric chart, which is coming a lot in the exam, and the process related to psychrometric chart, cooling, heating, humidification, dehumidification, and the mixing between all this processing. Understanding for different types of HVAC, and we will describe each part for the important point for each system, and also for construction for HVAC, like fire damper, volume damper, VEV, splitter dampers, everything. For losses related for duct sizing, condenser, evaporator, cooling towers. one of the important topic also we will cover for heat transfer, different meaning of heat transfer and thermodynamics. What's different between thermodynamics, and heat transfer? Why we study heat transfer and not cover only by thermodynamics everything, and going to the types of heat transfer modes like conduction, convection, radiation, equation for each one, for each type of question numerical coming for each one, parameters and factors affected for each one, the theoretical part coming for the exam, heat capacity, specific heat capacity, latent and sensible heat, insulating material, heat exchanger, boilers, and then going to another and different topics totally, which is related to stress analysis, mainly for production part. Stress analysis, we will go through for stress definitions, type of forces, type of stresses, type of strain according to the applied forces and stresses. Hooke's law, what's meaning of elastic and the plastic behavior, ductile and brittle material. We will focus for some important definitions for fatigue and what is the equation related for this fatigue, equation related for fatigue, impact test, hardness test, Poisson's ratio, supports and reaction for different types for all this, forces and moment equation, and how to apply this for the simple equations coming in the exam, bending moment diagram and shear force diagram, materials, welding, and finally, after we finish this part for the mechanical, we're going to another part related for NMPE codes and frequently inspection and test related for this NMPE code. And we will see some question coming regularly for this part for NMPE. And finally, the other topic, it is BMB, which is as we start, we will focus for mechanical and BMB, and the last thing for NMPE codes. We will talk about for the BMB and what is the important equation for this part. We'll go through for overview for important point for BMB. Numerical problem actually for the mechanical exam, it is very, very important. Before this numerical problems, it's not coming a lot in the exam. Sometimes 3-4 questions numerical, but recently for all the recent exams now, at least from 8 to 12 up to 12 questions numerical problem in the exam. So we will focus for numerical problems, and we will focus how to solve this one, how to think by easy way to get the equation used, and how to substitute for this equation by easy way, what is the parameter, and how to make relation easy, even you know this problem or the idea for this problem or not. So at that, finally, some tricks it is important to be aware for before you go into the exam. Be careful for units. As usual, all use the SI units, but the exam 99% is coming for British unit, not SI unit. So many engineers go to a problem to make a change from numerical from SI to British. We will make some tricks how to make conversion quickly, or how going to solve the problem by British without any conversion from SI to British to be easier and make it fast for solving. Also be careful for calculator. It is very important. Sometimes we have idea and we know that, and we can substitute and get its answer, but be careful for calculator. Steps for calculator, it is easy, but as you know, the accepted or available calculator, not your old calculator, no, the calculator in the PC itself. So we need to make practice for this small or simple calculator in the PC, and how to use it and make it big calculation in this calculator. More practice is very important. More practice, please. Finally, study hard and keep calm. If you study hard but not relaxation before exam, it is 50% to pass. Keep calm. Thank you so much.
Any assistance you require, you can able to contact our team so that they can able to guide you through the entire process. We are also doing the submission of applications, and they are also assisting you with respect to all the queries you have. Currently, yes, even though the exam is tough, we should be using this situation to prepare well in order to not to lose any chances of missing a first chance of passing the exam. You can able to see all the information in our website where we have a complete procedures, we have mock-up tests, we have the posting. Also there are a couple of webinars being organized for civil, mechanical, and electrical, as well as the project management. You also can watch videos in our YouTube channel. And we have a lot of materials available. We want you to utilize our services, and whatever the assistance you require, our team is ready to get through the entire procedure, and wish you all the best in achieving the success. Now let us go for question and answer session. Whatever the questions you have, you raise your hand. We will be allow you to talk so that we can able to get clarify whatever the questions you have in your hand. Mr. Muhammad, you can unmute and talk. You can unmute yourself.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Hello, good evening. How are you?
Yes, Muhammad.
Thank you so much
evening.
for organizing this very useful webinar. Unfortunately, I just joined a few minutes ago. I was busy with something else. Mike, I have two questions. The first one is: are these materials going to be shared with us? And the second question is about the civil engineering exam. Is it going to be covered in the upcoming webinars? Thank you.
This video recording will be shared with all the participants. And the civil engineering, it is a wider area of coverage in the civil engineering course. But we have organized one webinar on 9th of June. Structural analysis. Most of the people are facing difficulty in attending the questions related to the structural analysis. So we have organized a 2-hour webinar between 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. on 9th June. Similarly, we organize fundamentals of electrical electronics to get through most of the fundamentals clear in your mind, which is on 8th June, 7:30 to 9:30. But if you want to go through the entire civil engineering part of preparation, you need to go through the full course of training, which is available. The schedule is available in our website. You can join. Currently, we are conducting through the Zoom application only. It is like a live discussion ongoing, so you can join.
Good. May I add something?
Yes, please.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for your answer. Do you have any specific materials that could help me prepare very well for the exam? Actually, it is my plan to do the exam within the next month, maybe by the end of June or something like that.
You can answer.
Yeah, I mean, do you have any?
We have a complete set of study material covers different topics of presentations to
Yes.
take you through the structural analysis, soil mechanics, surveying, roads and traffic, and so on. And we have about 17 or 18 mock-up exams, which makes you to be well prepared for the exam.
Great. That's good. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you so much.
Any other questions, please? Raise your hand. Joseph?
Yes.
Yes,
Anyone
you can talk.
anyone need to answer question and answers? We can. We have in Anto how the class is going to happen. How
Wait
the
for Siddharth to ask his questions.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, it was a nice session and it was really helpful because I will be a beginner and I will be just starting this. Thank you for this session and just showing in glimpse. So my question was that what is the frequency of these exams conducted? Means in a year, how many times this exams is conducted? And now when is going? This is now due to this pandemic. Are these sessions going on, or when these exams will be started now? When I can give exam?
Before the coronavirus crisis, they are conducting exam Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Sometimes they also add Sunday. Currently, they are not conducting it due to this situation. Maybe we will know after 15th of June. We will know when they will restart the exam. Currently, they are not conducting. Just use this chance to prepare yourself. You got more time now. This is what we could advise.
Okay, but every month this exam is conducted after starting? What is the
Every
frequency?
week, 3 days.
Every week, 3 days.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, most of the time. Sometimes they add a Sunday also, depending on the number of candidates available.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Who else? Next question, please. Any more questions? Yes, Mr. Jayvel. Let us call Jayvel.
Yeah, good evening, sir. I have a question. Currently, Greenfield International conducting any online courses for these mechanical and other disciplines, or only waiting for the situation to get over?
No, we are not waiting for the situation to over. We are conducting the Zoom sessions like these sessions, where in the Zoom meeting application, we can see all the participants. They can interact as they like with the trainer. It's a live online session only, which is being conducted from March. We are switched over to the Zoom application. So we are conducting from March. This month, programs are coming up in the first week of June.
Okay.
Which
What about
discipline you are
the?
from?
I am from mechanical.
Mechanical.
Yeah. What about the tentative timing? Is it daily or?
It is for mechanical Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, 7 to 10 p.m.
Okay. Okay. Then it's
Till Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, 7 to 10 p.m.
okay. Okay.
Electrical also Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, 7 to 10 p.m.
Okay, for attending classes, the applicant should submit any documents, should have all these certificates to be attested, all these requirements should have in hand, or?
No, this is a process happening in parallel. You are preparing your documentation, at the same time you are preparing yourself for attending the preparing the exam.
Okay.
So you are going through the training, at the same time you submit the application. Our consultants will help you in submissions, and they will help you in all the manner in order to achieve.
Okay. How long the training courses, the duration?
It is going to be 30 hours training,
Okay.
10 days, 10 alternate days.
Okay. Okay. Clear.
Let's see the next question. Mr. Dinesh.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thanks for your nice presentation, sir. It's really an eye-opener. I appreciate you, actually. Sir, I would like to know that whether an employer letter is required to take this exam.
No, there's no employer letter is required.
Okay, but however, a person should be on should have a valid RP, correct? Residence
Yes,
permit.
should have well in the same permit, yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next question, please. Who else? No questions from electrical? Any more questions, please? Mr. Sayed? Mr. Sayed?
Hello.
Karthik? Yes, Karthik.
Hello.
Sir, I would like
Yes.
to know one thing. Actually, I'm having experience 10 years, more than 10 years, but it is in splitted.
Okay.
Actually, I'm having experience in Dubai for say 5 years, and again in India for 5 to 7 years, like that. So how we can accumulate this
Okay.
one?
Okay, for Dubai experience, do you have attestation?
No, sir, I am not having any attestations. I need to get it.
Okay. What about India experience? Do you have,
India experience, I am having attestation.
how many years in Qatar?
Qatar, just 3 months I joined. 6 months over.
3 months. Okay. Most of the time, the Dubai or Saudi experience, if
Okay.
they are, you are in the relevant field, they may consider or they may not consider. It's all up on the discretion of the MMUP committee. So you have to submit all the experience you have. They are the one deciding it, but nobody can say whether they will consider this experience. They will not, even people having 30 years of experience in Saudi, they came here, they submitted, but they are not considered. They are given them C grade. So it all depends on the discretion of the committee.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Sayed?
Yeah, my question is, do you have the weekend classes? And the second one is, what's the percentage of your institute of passing ratio? I mean, how many percentage of student that passing by your institute on a first classes or second classes like this?
Our statistics so far 97% of people passing in first attempt.
Okay, and what about the weekend classes?
All are easily passing. Only the area those who are having difficulty is they are not putting effort along with the trainer in terms of refreshing the material given to you, attending the questions, practicing the questions. If they are not doing it, it is hard to pass. You need to follow the trainer, review the material, do the exercises given by them, so that you will be having higher chances of achieving the success.
Okay, and what about the weekend classes? Because my side timing, I am working night shift. So
There is no weekend classes in this situation actually. All the classes are happening only in the evening, 7 to 10. I hope you could attend.
But the thing is, I'm not able to attend the evening classes as I am working in the night shift, evening shift. So how can it possible to attend the class in
I
evening?
see. I see. That is difficult. We have tried to have the weekend sessions, but not much people are joining it. The reason is everybody wants to complete faster. So nobody is joining for weekend classes. We tried a
Now,
couple of weekend classes.
so now in this
we conducted,
in-
but not now. For
now
this
in this
situation,
situation, okay. So now in this situation, can you please advise me what could I do?
you are looking for weekend classes.
Yeah, because
You can do
it is not
only
possible.
the weekend.
If for suppose if I will take the admission, still I'm not able to attend the class.
No problem. No problem. We will discuss with the team, see whether how many of the people are having weekend classes, so we can organize a virtual session for weekend classes also. No problem. We will look at it. Who else? Karthik already spoke to us. Any more questions, please? Raise your hand. Yes. Mr. Allah. Awaz Sharif.
Yes, sir. Thank you for this nice presentation. And I would like to confirm 2 to 3 things from you. One is what is the admission procedure under Green International? And what is the training fee for the whole session? And the third question is that I'm an electronics engineer. So just want to know that the syllabus of the electrical and the electronics is the combined one, or do the electronics have some different syllabus and the electrical from the electrical?
Basically, the electrical MMUP electrical course covers electrical, electronics, and instrumentation. The related disciplines are covered. So 3 of these discipline people can attend the course and can pass the exam.
Okay.
With regards to the procedure of registration, you can register in our website and can contact our consultants. There are schedules available for you. There is a schedule coming on 14th for electrical, 14th of June, and you can register through the website. No problem. And our consultants will handle it. So they will be coordinating with you in getting the registration as well as the arranging you for the materials issued in advance so that you can be prepared before attending the training. Currently, we are conducting through the Zoom application, meeting application only. It's very easy. It's similar to what we are doing currently, but you can, in the meeting application, you can see both. I can see you, you can see me. So it is like interactive session.
Okay. Okay. And regarding the syllabus, you told that the electrical, electronics, and instrumentation, they have the combined syllabus, and an electronics engineer follow the same syllabus which follow the electrical discipline also, right?
Because when you, even though you are electronics, they are not only testing you on the electronics, they are testing you on fundamentals of electrical, electronics, instrumentation, everything they are covering.
All right.
So you must be familiar with all the
right, sir.
all the areas.
Okay. And sir, one thing more that the project management portion is also with that exam or not? The project management portion.
Yes. That's why I told you. The engineering part, you will get about 18%. 5 to 7% of the project management part.
5 to 7. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for your answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you for this webinar. Actually, I am a BTech chemical engineer. I am working in Qatar. Is there any planned webinar for the
Really,
chemical engineering?
Engineering is good. Chemical engineering, we didn't plan for any webinar.
Okay, sir.
Because in the chemical engineering, most of the time, we less number of participants.
Yes,
So
yes.
most of the time, we are conducting training for chemical engineering in every 2 months, one batch. That
Okay.
was about maximum of 10 people understand. I don't know. There are still people not completed the chemical engineering exam, but I don't know where are they now. They are coming up now. No problem.
Okay.
If you want, we can
Okay.
organize one. No issue.
Yes, sir. Please organize one webinar, sir. And
Yes.
also, when will be the next batch starting for the chemical engineering? Is there any planned schedule?
21 June, we are planning for chemical engineering.
Okay, okay, okay. Sir, what is the percentage of success rate in chemical engineering from your
Chemical
institute?
engineering, so far, whoever studied, almost they, yeah. Almost
Sorry?
they are all this chemical people attended with us, they are passed. They
Okay,
cleared
okay.
exam.
Well,
Whoever attended.
fine, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Thank you. Thank you so much for this webinars.
Thank you. Any more questions, please? We need to
Yes,
direct
sir.
the questions to Mr. Yes, please.
Yes, sir. I just remember the question with this discussion. Actually, I am working here in Qatar for the last 6 years, and for non-governmental organization, you can say semi-governmental organization. And I have one of my colleagues. He just did the exam 3 months ago, and he got the license, but he got this as trainee. He didn't get it as a professional. So they didn't count all the years he spent here in Qatar. So is there any way to count these years of experience here in Qatar?
See, what they are looking for, you need to have a relevant experience. Suppose you are in the electrical engineer, you must have
I
a
am
related
civil.
electrical engineer experience in construction industry or other industry. But if you are working as maybe a lecturer or some other work like sales, they may not consider such experience. End of the day, the grade is a discretion of the committee in the MMU. So it is our duty to submit all the experiences and the certificates to them. They are the one need to decide. So you can appeal, but most of the time they don't consider the appeal. They may ask you to come back after 3 years, come back for upgrading the grade. That's the way they are practicing. I told you, we have a guy, 35 years of experience in multi countries. They have not considered his experience. They're putting him as a C. Sometimes some other one guy got only training. So it's all entirely under their discretion. Committee decides.
Yeah, actually, I went there to the Ministry of Environment and met one of the receptionists, and they asked the same question. He said, any experience after 2014 and without license from the Ministry of Environment, it will not be counted for you. So, but that's not
Yes,
fair.
that
I think
part, yes,
that's not
we
fair.
have not covered that. Yes, correct. Yes. Actually, they started this procedure in 2006, and they are given up to 2014. After the 2012, exactly, I can't remember. Mr. Yasser, can you clarify this?
About again, please. I don't hear again. Can you please? Again, please.
They are not considering the experience after 2012.
If you already now get the BAS exam and you get already your UPDA card, and you need to upgrade your grade, it will take 3 years. Or you can submit an appeal. Maybe within 1 month, you can submit, after you get already issued your card, you can have 1 month limit, a grace period to submit your appeal, refer to your grade. As long you are not submit any appeals within 1 month, you have to wait until another more 3 years. You are going to attest whatever you have 3 years now, and you are going to upgrade it. whatever you are having certificates, it's not attested, attest it now and keep it after 3 years.
Right, right. I see your point. That's fine. But my concern only why they do not consider any experience after 2014.
Okay, because 2014, from 2014, they already announced all the engineers should be registered. And they are giving valuation means what? If you are working even before 2014, so far, it's not, you are not eligible to have for this certificate. If even you are attested.
Yeah, but in my organization, it is not required, that license. So I should not spend time on that. And exactly, it is time consuming to prepare documents and to do exam and go and back. So it is not required by my organization. So
I understand. This point is valid point, but you have already, you don't talk to them, you don't discuss with them about such issues with MMUP office?
I did. I met one of the receptionists, and I asked the question. He said, "This question has been." He said, "This question has been raised by many people, and nobody will answer this." I said, "How come?" He said, "That's. I mean, even you are not allowed."
This is the way. Unfortunately, they are putting a guy in the reception. I understand. I already tried to discuss with him some issues for other colleagues, for my colleagues as well. And unfortunately, you are lose the chance through the appeal period. You have appeal period 1 month. Did you submit your appeal within 1 month?
Not yet. I didn't even submit my original application. Not yet.
Okay. So
he is talking about a case of his friend.
Let us talk about submit your documents now. Get the exam, attempt the exam, get the pass the exam, and after that we can discuss about grade.
Okay, about the appeal
This is
and
my advice.
upgrade with.
Okay,
that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Okay. The issue is simple here. It is their policy. They have started this process in 2005, and they given up to 2012. They extended to 2014. If any engineer working in this country before that period until 2000 until now, but they have not registered, they don't want to consider his experience because after 2014 deadline, you are considered as an illegal engineer. This is the way they are taking it. That's why they are not considering those experiences after 2014.
Okay, I think in this case, so we have only appeal. So anyway, I will apply for the exam and
only
then.
Possibility is happening.
Yeah, I see. But what about the academic part? Is it also counted?
Academic part is counted.
Like master degree, like PhD, something like that.
All this counted, yes. So PhD, you are more advantage.
Good.
Okay, next question, please. Any more questions? Anyone questions? Anyone?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. It was a nice discussion. Many points were cleared. I have a couple of queries. I am an environmental engineer, and I did my master's in infrastructure planning. And I have more than 10 years of experience in both project management as well as environmental engineering. So can it be possible to apply in civil engineering, or can it be possible to apply through any other branch like chemical or something like that?
So, environmental engineering but for the master degree, and if you have the project management degree or something, you can apply for project management. But if you are an engineer, you want to apply for project management, you must have a minimum 10 years of project management experience. Then only you can apply the project management category.
Okay, but environmental engineer can't
Clear?
apply in civil engineering?
need to check that is it considered. Can you call me tomorrow? I will check for you.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. I will give you a call tomorrow. No problem.
I call tomorrow. Number is 5501-6247.
5501-6427. Thank you, sir.
6247. 5501-6247.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I will call you tomorrow. No problem.
Sure. Thank you. Anybody, can we close the session? Last Kumar already spoke about it, right? Any more questions? Thank you all joining in this webinar.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Let us appreciate the panelists. They have given good presentation and they explained all the procedures to you. Well, thank you very much. Now I'm going to close the session. If you want to have the training, you can visit our website. You can contact our consultant. They will be assisting you completely in terms of meeting the complete the requirements to achieve the license. All the best.
Thank you for all the questions.
Thank you, Ravi.
Thank you very much. I will end the meeting now.
Thank you, Mr. Ravi.